Is it okay for a lady if she likes a guy to make a move?
It's not
Make
bad now.
okay, tell us more.
Uh-uh. Nothing there inside now. If I like a guy, I go waka go meet the guy now. No be what, no be human being. You
Yeah.
understand? Because if you not tell the guy that you like the guy,
Your question because I personally have been advocating for that. A girl have a right to make a step if she love a guy. I
So,
like it.
so if a lady make a move on you now, say she like you, she come meet you.
Yes.
How you go feel?
Oh, that is awesome. I will like it.
Guy, yeah. Is it okay? If you see a guy you like now, if you tell and say, guy, come, I like you.
It's not okay
Okay, why?
because biblically
Uh,
is the man responsibility. Let me say, if a guy likes a girl,
mm.
she's is the one by right and due to her.
Lady comes to you now, say she likes you.
No, 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 no. It's not making sense to a lady to come to guy saying he like him. Okay.
This is my feelings over you. I like you. You say what you like. You said, oh, it's an open word.
Guy to make a move.
it's not
Make,
bad now.
okay, tell us more.
Uh-uh. Nothing there inside now. If I like a guy, I go waka go meet the guy now. No be what, no be human being. You
Yeah.
understand? Because if you not tell the guy that you like the guy, you're dying in silence. And maybe the guy also has feelings in one way or the other. Maybe he's also scared. You know that some guys that will just see a lady and they'll think she's a very sophisticated person. So it's okay if she walk up to him, we find out that he also loves you in return. Because most times we assume we have heartbreak.
Yes.
Or not to the guy when the guy has married, hey, he's the love of my life.
Yes.
But he didn't tell him.
Yeah.
So for me, I don't feel there is nothing wrong with it.
Okay.
For me, oh,
Assume you are the person now and you like a guy, the guy can't say no. How will you feel?
shey na do what thing na people too dey say no sometimes. It's nothing.
You will not feel bad.
No, I won't feel bad. I will just say I've expressed myself and I've let it go.
But the thing go pay you, sha.
No, why? Even on a guy say they cry now. I think so na normal thing. I will feel bad, but that does not mean that everybody is like that. You know, you get it. Some can reciprocate it. Some will say no. Maybe they have a relationship or one way or the other. But
I like as you take the thing maturely.
nothing there. And we human being, we won't talk no because the guy they die. Tomorrow go still greet us, we become friends, we don't pass. We won't go make us dey close.
We guys are used to hearing no. But I know it's very difficult for woman to hear no.
So not just fight, just dey talk. It's hard for a woman to meet a guy because we think it's a man's thing.
Yes.
Because we're always scared of the no aspect.
Yeah.
But for me, I no send though.
Yeah.
For me, I no see am as any big deal. Man, no dey think for another thing. Man, I tell you how they feel. Na choice, yeah.
Okay, but so why you think say the right now the level of the way girls they do hook up these days, the rate go high? What do you think say cause am?
So as girls they hook up.
Yeah, they do hook up now. The rate, is it that men cannot stick to one? Because
no, the men say I don't know, sha. If man, I don't understand.
do you think
Married men they do the thing.
married men now?
We cannot say married men so that they go get. They need to tell the woman. So women they know. Man just dey sincere. The man they know say the man even get wife. People just come out ring put for pocket. Or some na freestyle. They will promise you marriage. Kwa. So if you bought for me, let me will have baby mama. Most times baby mama no be clear high. So I feel say they say men too they feel that say women are plenty pass. I don't know why they make. I mean with the grudge the one will see. Anyhow, Charlotte, I feel it's a normal thing. Normal thing.
So is it good for a man to have more than one wife? Is it okay if she has like more?
For biblically.
Oh, yeah, I ask you too now.
No, as a Christian, okay, we look at it all way round.
But you look at Christians in the Bible like David, they have multiple.
That time before Christ now, that was before Christ now.
Did Christ actually say we should not marry more than one?
He didn't say anything about it. But at least we just create our own, say, you never take care of one, finish, go ahead another two. And if you can't get two, you don't know where the problem they come from. Okay, my friend say something to get two, make get three. So imagine say one wife get issue, come go carry another one put for your head again. Na wetin dey find na double wahala. So say but better say make you dey with one person.
Okay.
But it all lies on the man. So women ain't go even say freestyle yourself.
Okay.
Shey you get it. So.
Okay.
But for me, I don't like to share.
Okay.
I like
So
to
how you go feed now if your husband bring
That's
another?
why I dey tell you say make you no think am. Because the woman dey call me I dey comot. Man no come die early or my children. Man comot my way.
You go fight the woman.
No,
wetin?
no. I don't pass that level now.
Okay.
Man come carry one eye go there.
What if your husband is a multi-millionaire and she bring another?
Guy, don't set me up, oh. I don't be Regina, oh. I don't be Regina, oh.
Okay. The guy you like now, if you tell and say, guy, come, I like you.
It's not okay
Okay, why?
because biblically,
Eh,
is the man's responsibility. Let me say, if a guy likes a girl, he's the one by right, and due to our African tradition, is a man that is supposed to talk to a woman. For a woman, if a woman likes a guy, and definitely the guy like her in return, all she needs to do is to post. You know, when guys, you know, if you like a guy, you'll be eyeing a girl. There will be signal, and the girl will know that this guy likes me.
this guy is shy. You know, if he, the guy know, you don't know.
He's shy. That's what I'm saying. And the girl now knows that this guy like me, but he doesn't know how to go about it. I mean, I will go close to the guy, you know,
And tell
trying
him.
to communicate with him. From there, most guys will not have the guts, but from there, some guys don't even ask a girl out. Before you know, they start doing things just like that.
Okay.
I've seen cases like that.
So you now, you know, if you tell a guy, say, guy, come, I like you.
I no go fit tell am say I like you, because if you tell am, most guys, if you tell am say you like, they will take you for granted. They just dey use the cash phone because after no be me ask this girl out. But you give them, you create that atmosphere. One day the guy go use jokingly play
And
tell you.
sometimes I'm a guy, I don't even know, maybe a lady, you can just be a friend with that person. You might not be, you might not know that this guy is likes you. Sometimes you eventually tell the girl, say, come, I like you, and the girl eventually say no. So guy no know, but the guy likes you. He just dey very shy to talk am, and say this guy ain't like, the feeling, and you dey very bold. You say, since you no fit talk na, make I talk. You no fit.
I no go fit talk about act it. I can act it like I said earlier.
Okay now. All right. So the next question now, why you think say the rate of wey girls dey do cough now, the thing don increase for right now? Is it that man cannot stay with one woman again?
Men are polygamous in nature, that's for sure. Then on the other side, guess the rate of hookup being high. In the society now, and some girls, they don't want to do anything with their hands. As you can see, I'm busy here doing something. I'm making use of my hands. I can do anything. I cannot wait for a man to take care of my
Your
responsibility,
expenses.
pay my bills, and all that. So, in most cases, I would say it's laziness.
Okay. First, if she likes a guy, is it okay for a lady to make a move if she like a guy?
Okay. I love your question because I personally have been advocating for that. A girl have a right to make a step if she love a guy. I like it.
So if a lady make a move on you now, say she like you, she come meet you,
Yes.
how you go feel?
Oh, that is awesome. I will like it because firstly, I will encourage the boldness because in Africa we are depriving women that right of expressing themselves. So if a girl approach me that I like it, and I will, at least even if I don't like the girl, I will not make her to feel bad.
So peradventure, maybe you like the girl, and some lady said some guys always use that thing against them. Won't if you guys are quarrel one day? Hope you won't bring up the topic. You are the first person that.
Okay. That is the environment we find ourselves. We'll find ourselves in Africa, and there's this mentality that a man must make a move. But if it happened that a girl make the first move and I love her. Man, it doesn't mean it's normal. I can't make that as in it won't even come to my mind. As far as I love her, I like it and I will encourage the boldness and also nothing there's nothing bad there.
Okay.
I will not use it against her.
Okay. Why do you think now we have girls who are into hookup today? The hookup business is thriving right now. Why do you think business is thriving?
Why hookup business is thriving?
Yeah.
Hookup
Is it that
business.
men cannot stay with one woman? Because it's actually men that go after this lady. That's why the business is thriving. So is it that man cannot stay with one woman? One woman does not satisfy men again.
It's a personal thing. I've had this talk that they say men are polygamous in nature, but I don't believe that. So it's a personal thing. Like if it's somebody like me, I don't have that, and one partner is okay for me. I won't have any reason to start running from one place to another. So it's a personal decision.
So is it okay for man to have more than one woman?
Okay, that one now will come. I'm not against it. So, in as much as I know as a person, I don't like it, but I'm not against it. As far as you have the financial muscle that can cater for as many as you want, no problem. But if you don't have, stick on one and maintain that one.
This is my feelings over you. I like you. You say what you like. You said, oh, it's an open war.
Well, a lot of people said it's wrong that a man will eventually use that thing against the lady. A man are supposed to make the move first.
No, it's individual differences. Life is all about what you give is what you take. And sometimes, people don't understand the reason why they were born and your presence on earth. For me, I feel that there are many ways to create impact. So maybe the person you are walking up to tell, I love you, or I like you, or I would like us to cut, might be in pains at that moment. And you came as a reliever to lift him from one thing or the other, irrespective of tribe or religion. The person should be count himself favored. That's how I look at it.
Okay. So, sir, with the rate where hookup they increase now, what do you think say cause am? Hookup among girls.
Hook up
Hookup,
among
like you know what is called hookup?
uh, details.
Yeah, more of like prostitution. A
Okay.
girl dating a married man for money.
Okay. Okay.
What do you think say the cause am now? Is it that man cannot stay faithful to their wife?
No, 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 no. The simple truth about it is that the world somehow is like coming to an end. If you check scripturally, the scripture says that in the end time, 7 women will run to one man, and it will not just start. Something will lead to something for something to come up. And from my own little understanding, I believed that the upbringing of parents these days is already introducing them, mostly mothers, is already introducing girls to that style of life. Because from childhood, you will see the kind of indecent dressing that parents will put on their daughters, especially when they are going out for occasion. And if you were asked, you say, allow my daughter, it's my daughter. That's the way I want to bring her up. And when you look at it, you understand that the mothers are the people initiating these children to go ahead and do whatever thing they like. So whether it's a married man or it's a single man, there will be that environment which they have found themselves. They will now grow with that mentality. That's why. And another thing is, people are no longer paying attention to the bottom line. What I mean there is the golden rule, the life that God has kept for us to live. From the beginning, God created a man in his own image and make him a helpmate. who stand to serve, to help the man. But rather today, women don't want to be a helpful instrument. They believe that it's all about the man. So they will now run from pole to pillar. Thank you.
So is it like okay for man to have more than one wife?
Well, from my little knowledge, I think in the new gospel, I cannot really remember the chapter now, but it says that he that is entitled for a position of the officers in the churches,
That is Timothy.
yes, Timothy, thank you, should should be entitled for one wife. Bible will not lead you to darkness. Why these things were mentioned? Because men are always unsatisfied. So that is why this portion of the Bible was made for us to understand in Timothy, that you should, if you know you handle an office that pertains to God, you must be a man of one wife, and you stick to that office in reference to the title and the calling of God in your life. And if you look at it in the other way around, indecency will come in if you are getting married to one man, one woman, to two or three women. Indecency of lifestyle will come in. Polygamous and other things will be involved. But if only you stick to one wife, you see that there is that tendency that both of you will join hands to lay a good foundation for the upcoming children that you'll be putting forth. So I look at it that it's not too good. In fact, it's not good for a man to move from one person to the other, as long as you want to have straightforwardness in what you are doing. You want to stay focused, you want to have a direction in what you are doing. But individual differences, as many people all over the globe, they can decide how many on their own. But in a general philosophy, I think it's not good for a man to engage himself. Those days of our forefathers that got married to 4 or 3 or 2 women, they have what it takes to give. But nowadays, how much is a bag of rice? How much is a carton of Indomie? So what will you take to provide for those? You are already hanging yourself to kill yourself before your time. So I don't think it's a nice thing. No matter the amount or the money you are making.
No, 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 no. It's not making sense to a lady to come to guy saying he like him. Okay. So it's good the man to make the move.
Right. So
First,
you don't support a lady, like if he gets you now, he likes you, you know, he comes to you, how will you feel?
Mm,
Will you welcome? Will you welcome her?
I will not really, I will not, I will welcome her, but
Okay.
but for the process,
Eh,
I will, or that is all my, all my intentional
eh, maybe.
cannot be.
Okay, you cannot focus. That
Yeah,
means you
yeah,
will not
yeah,
like the lady because she makes
yeah,
the first move.
yeah.
Ah, wow, bro. So your own. So, peradventure, you finally like the girl. What if you like the person?